The isekai genre is packed with overpowered main characters, but not every broken protagonist gets the spotlight. These series deliver absurd scaling, clever mechanics, and satisfying domination arcs, yet remain overlooked. We're counting down from 10 to 1. Number 10, my status as an assassin, obviously exceeds the heroes. Akira. Oda is summoned to another world alongside his classmates. While one becomes the celebrated hero, Akira secretly receives the assassin class, far deadlier than anyone expects. Operating in secrecy, his stealth-based abilities and raw stats quietly surpass the kingdom's chosen savior. Starting at number 10, we get controlled dominance. Akira doesn't flex publicly, he eliminates threats efficiently and without spectacle. The narrative tension comes from that imbalance between reputation and reality. While the hero receives praise, the assassin carries actual lethality. It's a power fantasy built on precision rather than explosions. When superiority finally surfaces, it lands with impact because it was restrained for so long. Number 9, the Water Magician. Reincarnated into a fantasy realm, the protagonist specializes exclusively in water magic, normally considered secondary. Through experimentation and tactical innovation, he transforms basic hydration spells into high-pressure destruction techniques, redefining elemental combat and elevating a weak affinity into battlefield supremacy. At number 9, specialization becomes domination. Instead of juggling multiple elements, he optimizes one beyond conventional limits. The appeal lies in watching constraints become advantages. Water evolves into environmental control, pressure manipulation, and overwhelming force. It's system-based growth rather than arbitrary power spikes. That disciplined scaling gives the series credibility and makes each new technique feel engineered, not convenient. Number 8, the daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. A middle-aged man gains access to modern online shopping after being transported to a medieval fantasy world. By importing advanced goods, weapons, medicine and technology, he disrupts economies, alters warfare, and reshapes daily life without relying on traditional combat abilities. And number 8 shifts the definition of overpowered. This isn't magic, it's logistics. Supply chains become weapons, economic leverage becomes dominance. Instead of conquering through brute strength, he destabilizes entire systems with purchasing power. The slow burn transformation of society is what makes it compelling. It's understated but absolute control. Watching modern infrastructure dismantle feudal limitations is quietly addictive. Number 7, from bureaucrat to villainous. A seasoned civil servant reincarnates as a doomed villainess in an aristocratic fantasy setting. Using policy knowledge, negotiation skills, and administrative precision, she avoids tragic outcomes while restructuring noble politics from within. At number 7, competence is the cheat code. Her dominance isn't magical, it's procedural. Budget reform, alliance strategy, legal restructuring, she outmaneuvers opponents long before conflict begins. It's refreshing to see overpowered status defined by governance rather than combat. Political foresight becomes her ultimate weapon. For viewers who appreciate strategic maneuvering over sword fights, this entry hits differently. Number 6. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic reborn into a declining noble household. The protagonist dedicates himself to mastering advanced magic. Through disciplined study and experimentation, he develops spellcraft beyond contemporary understanding, restoring his territory's influence and establishing arcane superiority. Number 6 delivers structured progression. Instead of instant godhood, power compounds gradually through research and optimization. Territory building intersects with magical innovation, creating layered growth. Each breakthrough expands both political and combat capability. By the time rivals recognize his strength, the disparity is overwhelming. It's measured escalation, and that methodical climb enhances the payoff. Number 5, Magic Maker. How to make magic in another world. Transported into a world where magic lacks formal theory, the protagonist begins analyzing spells scientifically. By deconstructing magical principles and rebuilding them systematically, he standardizes spellcraft and accelerates technological advancement. Breaking into the top 5, this series thrives on systemization. Magic becomes programmable rather than mystical. His overpowered status stems from understanding first principles better than anyone else. Watching fantasy evolve into structured magical engineering is intellectually satisfying. Instead of inherited advantage, dominance emerges from comprehension and reconstruction. It rewards viewers who enjoy logical power systems. Number 4. Promise of wizards summoned into a divided magical realm. The protagonist forms contracts with powerful wizards aligned with competing nations. His rare compatibility with ancient forces grants influence among elite spellcasters navigating geopolitical conflict. At number 4, influence equals power. Rather than raw destructive output, his strength lies in alliances with top-tier magic users. Political tension and factional dynamics elevate the stakes. As his compatibility deepens, so does his strategic importance. It's layered scaling, less about immediate dominance, more about accumulating it in leverage within a volatile magical ecosystem. Number 3, Mashin creator Wataru, a young protagonist, is transported to a fantasy realm where he pilots and customizes a magical robot. Each design upgrade enhances combat capability, allowing creativity and engineering choices to directly determine battlefield strength. Number 3 combines mecha mechanics with Isekai escalation. Power grows alongside design decisions, blending imagination with technical enhancement. The customization element keeps progression engaging because upgrades feel intentional. It carries nostalgic energy while still delivering genuine scaling. Creative empowerment becomes literal combat advantage, and that design-driven growth is surprisingly effective. Number 2, noble reincarnation. Born blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power reborn as royalty with extraordinary blessings. The protagonist possesses abilities far exceeding ordinary humans. Using divine advantages and political authority, he consolidates military, magical, and territorial control with minimal resistance. Commentary, 75 words. At number 2, dominance is immediate and decisive. This is expansion-driven storytelling, military victories, strategic consolidation, and rapid scaling. Obstacles primarily exist to showcase disparity. While not subtle, it delivers clean, efficient power fantasy. If you prefer protagonists who overwhelm opposition rather than struggle upward, this series satisfies that appetite directly. Number 1, Hell Mode. The hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. A hardcore gamer reincarnates into a brutally balanced RPG-style world set to maximum difficulty. Forced to grind under punishing mechanics, he exploits systems through relentless optimization, eventually converting extreme challenge into exponential growth. Taking the number 1 spot, this series perfects earned overpowered scaling. The harsh early grind establishes credibility, making later dominance feel justified. His gamer mindset, min-maxing, exploit discovery, efficiency planning, drives progression logically. Because the system resists him, every breakthrough carries weight. When the exponential growth finally hits, it's not arbitrary, it's engineered. That payoff makes it the most satisfying climb on this list. Thanks for watching, guys.